Okay. Now that is the hat for me. Because hello. So, there's nothing flimsy about it. Oh, she for real?
Wait, I'll see if she's still doing that.
You can't cater to that.
They're not even ending in my family.
Helen is a special needs mom as well, and that's a whole other. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sadie Says It All. So I feel like it's been a minute since I've been here, but anyhow, so if you are listening to us on the podcast, make sure you head over to my YouTube channel, Sadie Says It All, so you can see our lovely guests right there before you. And also make sure you check us out on Vault Access Television because we are streaming there too. And there's another platform coming as well, so make sure you check us out there too. I'll, announce that later. We can't say it right now, but we'll. Anyhow, and if you are watching us, make sure you head over to the podcast because this segment will air there at some point. I'm not sure exactly when, but we got a lot going over there, so make sure you go check us out there too. All right, so today our guest is Miss Daishawn Phillips. Now, Daishawn is the founder of Yamoni Essentials. Welcome, Daishawn.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Girl, we doing great. Girl, oh my God, it's so hot in here. My husband was in here watching television, I'm hot. Anyhow, whatever. So, yeah, so Daishawn, if you could just let everyone know where you're located. I know where you are, but if you could just let everyone know where you're located.
I'm located in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Ooh, look at you, girl. I love New Orleans, I do. But I want to ask you, how are you all making out during the storm? Because I know we were trying to get things together right around when it hit. So how is everything making out for you?
It's getting together slowly but surely. A lot of places still have a lot of trash because the trash is not being picked up in certain areas. And then a lot of fast food places too, or in stores, are closing early, or some of them have limited items. So it's not where it was before, pre-Ida, but like I said, it's a slow process, so we getting there.
Right. Yeah, well, continued prayers for New Orleans. I mean, because you all, always get hit so harshly with some of those storms. So now, y'all, if I seem like I'm rushing, as y'all can see, Daishawn is out in these streets right now. So I'm just grateful. We're just grateful that she took the time to squeeze us in. So, I like to honor people's time. So we're gonna try to keep it moving here. Now, so New Orleans. Me and my girlfriend used to go to Essence Music Festival every year. We were legit, every year we were there. So, we would experience a lot of amazing things between artists and the culture there and just that welcoming feel of the town. So I want you to tell me, what's your happy place in New Orleans? Where is it that you go and it's just always a great time?
Well, I can honestly say just being around my friends and going to different, sometimes I go to the clubs for, I'm not going to say my age, but, the 25 or the 30 and older group. Basically just vibing with my friends, having a few drinks and laughs. And that's the most important thing to me is just being around fun people that have good energy. So honestly, it doesn't matter where I'm at as long as I'm around, like I said, people with good vibes. Right. I'm bound to have a good time. I like doing different events too, and concerts as well. When they do have them. So I mean, we have a lot of stuff going on down here in New Orleans. Well, pre-hurricane, and pre-COVID. Right. So. If y'all never been to New Orleans, once all this mess is over, I suggest y'all come down, especially for Mardi Gras. If y'all never been, that's one of the best times of the year. We have a lot of tourists from all over come down, and we just have a good time at the parades and everything. So that's basically what we know.
I've never been to Mardi Gras, and it's funny because we would go to Essence Music Fest every year, and we're standing on Bourbon Street, and it's crowded as hell. And I'm like, I said, this is just Essence Fest. I was like, can you imagine what Mardi Gras would be like? I was like, I don't even understand how they fit all them people. And I think people's image, I know my image of Bourbon Street was a lot bigger than what it was when I got there. And then I see, and I'm like, all these people, but it's a great time. Just so everybody knows, to co-signing what she says, you will feel the most welcome in any city. Right. I mean, it's always a good time. The locals are always friendly and trying to let you know what drink to try or where to get to. But yeah, so
and let me tell you, the food is good too. Don't sleep on our food. We have some real good food down here.
That food is unlike, and it's funny because like I'm from South Carolina originally, but what I try to tell people is that every southern area, town, city, everybody has their specialty. Everybody has their own flavor. I was like in New Orleans, like just the way it's seasoned, it's flavored, like it's just different. It's different. So child, if you ain't experienced that, you better make sure you go. So yeah.
And crawfish, come with the crawfish too. When it's in season, come get it.
Yes. But I gotta make it back down there at some point. But yeah, always a great time there.
Ella and Iris Home offers a handmade line of luxury aromatherapy and cleaning products, creating a safe space for your self-care.
So now I like to let all the businesses know, the guests that I have on the show, where I found your business. And most of the time it's Instagram, and that's where I found you. That's where I saw Yamoni Essentials. And I'm looking through because just so everyone knows, it's a hair care line. But let me tell you, my hair is natural. I wear my hair, but it's always like wig. I got on a wig, or either I got some crochet locks or braids or whatever going on, or either a head tie, a head wrap. And I wear my hair out natural, here and there, but hardly ever, because I just like, as far as trying to find products that are make it easy for me. I want products that are going to make it easy for me. And we're going to get into your product part in just a minute, but I need to know from you, like, what was your push, I guess, to feel that you needed to create a natural hair care line? Like, what was that push for you?
Well, I've always been a go-getter. And I've always had good customer service, whether I was working in fast food places or anything like that. So I started I started being a natural before I had my first child, maybe like 10 years ago. And it was hard finding the right product. So I said, well, I was ordering products from here, there, everywhere. You know how all of us naturals do, trying to figure out what's right for your hair. So when I did come across some products that did work for my hair, I'm like, you know what? This works for my hair. I'm going to use this. I'm going to learn how to take care of my hair since it's natural. I learned about not using toxic ingredients and the effect that it can cause on your hair, the damaging things it can do to your hair. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and launch my own business, because I see so many business owners, and it's like, well, hey, I can do that too. I'm like, I have a lot of family, I have a lot of friends, and a lot of them are very supportive. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just give it a try. Well, I ended up giving it a try, and I had how we all do, start from the bottom and then work our way up. And then, I don't know, it just went from there. I started seeing like how my hair became healthier. Now, I've always had long hair, your hair starts breaking off and getting damaged and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So once I started using the correct products and everything like that, I started seeing a change in my hair, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. So, and then it's like, you know, you have your days like when you want to give up, but it's always somebody that come, like I'll get an order there, I'll wake up to an order, or I'll wake up to somebody in my DM saying, you're doing a good job, I'm watching you and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, keep pushing.
I have to say, your products look so, you know how some products, they just look so professionally, they're presented very well. Like everything from your packaging and everything. I'm looking online and I'm like, wow, everything looks so together. I was like, you know, really impressed. And then I went on your website because here's the thing, I'm going to order some products, but I figured I was having you as a guest today. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk to her and find out her go-tos and what she recommends, being that she's the expert. But I was on your website and everything from, like, I made notes, your slave bake, edge tamer. I was like, okay, now I know I need that. That's definitely going to be something I need to, like, your sea moss deep conditioner, because who don't love a good deep conditioner? So I was just like so impressed at how well it's put together, especially when you're starting your business from the ground up. It's like a grassroots type of thing, you know? And I must say, it presents itself very well. Like everything from your website to your Instagram page, like everything just looks really good, looks really professional. And I commend you on that, because a lot of times when we're trying to figure stuff out, you know, it's a process. But girl, yeah, I mean, you know, hats off to you. It looks like any other thing that's sitting on this shelf in any other store. You know what I mean? So
Look, thank you so much for that, because sometimes you need that extra push. And like I said, I didn't originally start like that, and I'm still working. Like I still have a lot of work to do. Don't get me wrong. But I could honestly say I did come a long way as far as like rebranding. So I'm still trying to get it together, but I do appreciate those words because it just motivates me to, you know, push even harder.
Right.
So I really appreciate that.
Yeah. So on that note, now, y'all, those of you that are listening to the podcast or that will listen to this on the podcast, make sure you do check out the YouTube channel and video, because I'm going to post images of her products in this video, because like I said, she on the move, she in the streets right now. So she can't actually present all of her products here, but that's okay. We're going to post the images in the video. And I'm just going to ask you, just off the top of your head, like what would be your favorite products? Like if you could give me your top 5 favorite products that you carry, what would they be?
We have the rose conditioner. I love that because it makes your hair super soft and easy to detangle. The moisture mist is one of our best-selling products because you can use it daily. You can use it on weaves, locks, braids, natural hair. Basically, it's just like a refresher for your hair. Another good thing is our hair and body butters. Those are another one of our top sellers. We have some called royal butters and we have some called whipped body souffles. Both of them can be used on your hair and skin for dermatitis, eczema, rashes, blemishes. It clears it up right away. Very, 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 very good. Another thing I would say, the Slay Bay Edge Tamer. I love that because it holds your hair all day. It doesn't flake. It doesn't cause a whiteness. And it really slicks down your edges and holds. And not only does it slick your edges, but it also promotes hair growth. And if I had to pick one more, it would be our extra strength growth serum because it contains an ingredient called rhodiola. Rhodiola is an ingredient found in only your best hair care products. It promotes hair growth and it de-stresses your scalp so that your hair can grow fast. So if you have, let's say, bald spots due to, let me just say, dermatitis or just any other issues that you may have. I've had customers say that they hair fell out due to birth control control pills. So I've gotten really good reviews on that as well.
Wow.
So when I tell y'all we have products for all hair types, women, men, and kids, you basically will go on the website and find something that you can use. So.
Right. Well, you know what? I mean, it's got to feel good for you, though. What an accomplishment to be able to, put together a line that serves several purposes. That's got to feel good for you. That's a major accomplishment. I mean, you got butters that, not just help your hair, but they help your skin. You know what I mean? So that's great to be able to offer something like that. Now, I'm going to ask you just one other question because I know we're trying to get you wrapped up. But now, are you balancing like family life and your business? Like, because I know most of us women, that's what we're doing. We balancing the family life and work life. I mean, now, do you have family that helps you in your business, or like, how does that work for you, that balance?
It's just me. It's just me doing all the work, and I have 3 boys. One of them who is autistic. So, and I'm balancing my middle child. He's in extracurricular activity, so he just started football. So that's what we about to take him to in about an hour. Right. But it's like I said, it's just me, and then I launched a day business too. So not only am I managing my business, I'm helping them with theirs. Young entrepreneurs. So I do have a busy schedule, a busy mom, a single mom. So it's all me, from the shipping to the posting to the whatever, everything, all me.
Well, girl, let's give you your flowers right now, because I'm telling you, you mentioned your son, one of your sons has autism. One of my daughters, my baby girl, she has autism as well. And I know that balance that you speak of. And for a number of years, I was doing it all on my own. My husband's around, but I still do it all on my own. But it's just, it's a whole other type of balance when you're managing, that type of life as well, special needs mom. It's a whole different ball game for us, so girl, yes, let's celebrate.
It's hard, but we got that.
yes we do. And people are like, I can't, but you're doing this, you're doing that, and doing it. I was like, honey, I said, one thing I tell these autism moms out here, honey, you have to make sure that you have a life that is for you as well. I said, because that's what's going to keep you happy and fulfilled, and help you keep that sanity, if you will, to maintain everything else, because you have to be happy, you do. And just because you receive that diagnosis doesn't mean that you have to shut down your life. You just work things differently,
Right.
So yes. But Daishawn, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I am going to be posting her Instagram information in this video, her website, and all of that information, along with the products that she listed, will be in the video, and they'll also be in the section below the video on the YouTube video. So make sure you go there, you check that out. Like I said, check out her Instagram page, check out that website. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. And I'm going to order them products. Like everything you listed, I've got it listed, and I gotta try to take this natural journey another way. We're gonna try this. But thank you so much again for being a guest on our show. It was a pleasure speaking to you. I know it was short this time. Maybe another time we can get you on and actually play that culture tags game, because that's a mess.
You're fine. It's okay.
All right. Well, everyone, please make sure you follow Sadie Says It All on YouTube. Well, subscribe on YouTube, and make sure you go check out the podcast. And check us out on Ball Access Television and stay tuned for that next platform that we're launching on as well. Again, Daishawn, thank you so much for joining us. And everyone, we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.